Good evening and welcome back here. Welcome to Madison High School. Wow, that was a weird situation. Haven't had that happen in a long time. Anyway, I think we got the technical end of things worked out. As let's go down to the floor for the introduction of the starting lineups and the teams. Maybe. As I guess they're having a question right now as to which is which or what's up. Madison is in the red and whites with black shorts. The Hillcrest Knights are in their red and whites with black shorts.
For the Hillcrest Knights, number 1, Austin Landon. Number 2, Sadie Brooks. Number 3, Avery Turnage. Number 4, Paige Clark. Number 6, Madeline Moulton. Number 7, Ashley Cannon. Number 11, Juliana Knoll. Number 14, J.C. Weatherman. Number 22, Jenna Weatherman. Number 25, Brooklyn Rose. Number 32, Aubrey Coffin.
By the way, number 9 in there is Jessica Thompson.
Number 9, Jessica Thompson. And the Knights are coached by Matt Wood.
So we'll come over
Here,
here.
Madison Bobcats this evening. Number 1, Brendan Adams. Number 5, Haley Rasmussen. Number 6, Sydney Parker. Number 7, Lexi Gardner. Number 8, Macy Gordon. Number 9, Chloe Miller. Number 10, Charity Wilson. Number 12, Hannah Wilson. Number 13, Bailey Peterson. Number 18, Lexi Weaver. And number 14, Danny Weaver. The Bobcats are coached by Miranda Masters. Good luck to both teams this evening.
All right, and Mr. Proctor there for the introductions. And we're going to get underway as we'll turn the floor mic down. Woo. Wow, I'm just excited to be here and have this working. So let's go ahead and bring up the score. I think I've got everybody ready. Okay. By the way, I also want to let you know the JV final. It was Madison 3, Hillcrest 1 in the JV. The Madison freshmen lost tonight 2-0. So we'll try to keep the Madison freshmen, or excuse me, the Madison JV team won 25-19 in the first, 25-14 in the second, lost 25-17, and then won 25-21. Wilson with the big hit out of the back row. And that one's out for the first hit or the first point for the Bobcats. Of course, rally point scoring here this evening. As let's see, we got to get over to that. As number 14, that is Danny Weaver with the big leg brace on. She's in the back. This is her sort of swan song. As she is a senior. She is serving back there. You see her just getting the ball now. Okay, and I'm going to try to get you caught up here on the... Whoops. There's a hit by Gardner, coming back across now. Saved. They keep it alive, but Wilson can't put it over. So it becomes 2-1, and I'm going to get down here in the right spot where I'm supposed to be. 2-1. There we go. Gardner with a big hit, but blocked, and we're going to be tied at 2 here in game number 1. Have to admit, I'm very happy to be now on, which is amazing. I'm just, yeah. Big hit. Oh, what a block in there. Number 3, that's Turnage in there. She was part of that big block in there. Turnage, she is a sophomore, but Hillcrest takes the lead 3-2. Comes the hit by Wilson. Oh, and the server, Paige Clark, the freshman, not able to come up with it. We're tied again at 3. Or not again, we are tied at 3, I should say. Now, Rasmussen back for the service. The block, oh, barely saved in there. Nice save by Miller, Chloe Miller. The hit over Miller and Gardner not able to stop it. Hillcrest will take the lead back. Whoa, big hit in there, big serve by Turnage, the sophomore, and she gets the service ace. Rasmussen gets it up and back across. Now Rasmussen can't come up with it as it's hit cross court. And that'll make it 6-3. Knights up by 3. Turnage with the service again, and that one's into the net, out of the back row by Lexi Weaver. Knights go too far on that service as the Librero, number 13, I don't know who she is, steps in. Now Hannah Wilson with the service. And that's a big hit by Gardner, but it is out past the end line. And that'll make it 8-4. Number 9 in there, that's Jessica Thompson with the service. And the Bobcats pick up the point. Lexi Weaver now serving. Hit coming back across. Weaver gets it back to the front line. Put over by Wilson. That is by Charity Wilson. And she'll pick up the point off the Knights. Weaver with the service again. There's the dink. Here comes the set over to number 14. Gets it across. Now, back across. Bobcats put it back across by Wilson. Trying for the block, but that one is out. As the big hit in there by Weathermom. And the Bobcats pull back up. No, excuse me, that is evidently in by Hillcrest. I did not realize that. That makes it 9-6. Wilson out of the back row now. The little tip up. Chloe tries to, Charity just trying to dip it over. And Hillcrest will have their 10th point. Here comes the set. Blocked in there. Number 7 and number 4. Ashley Cannon and Paige Clark. Wow. They got high. 11-6. Knights lead. Serving is Weatherman. And that one's long. So the Bobcats picking up their 7th point. Of course, remember it is rally point scoring. So, Chloe Miller. Wow, what a hit. That's number 2, Sadie Brooks, the senior, who powered that one down for the Knights. 12-7. Knights lead. Number 13, the Librero serving. Miller just puts it across right into the back corner. Twelve to 8. Bobcats pull within 4. Charity serving. Big hit out of the back row by Brooks. Comes the set, middle set, save. Miller puts it back up. Now Wilson to Wilson. Saved in there, off the block by Clark. Adams with the set, back across, and that one's going out. J.C. Weatherman, the sophomore, not able to come up with that. That'll make it 9 points for the Bobcats. Well, hopefully we're going to be getting over this cold. It's better as we go along. The service by Charity Wilson. She just about made it as a nice service ace. Knights save it. Miller with the back set. Adams puts it down off the block. Brina Adams has been doing a great job in there as Wilson, Chloe, back to serve again. Weatherman, here comes the big set. Cross court, back set. Adams again out of the back row, right to Weatherman, and it's now the Bobcats within 1. 12-11, the Cats trail by 1. Charity Wilson serving. Hannah with the save. Set back over to Adams. Oh, nice dig in there by Charity, but Bailey Peterson not able to put it back across the net. So 13 for the Knights, 11 for the Bobcats. Back serving will be Paige Clark. And that one is off Lexi. Whoops. That's going to make it 14-11. Back set to Peterson. Big hit now coming back across. Off to Wilson, down the line. It's good. And that'll be the 12th point. Hannah Wilson put that one directly down the line. No, they say that, I don't know what they're saying now, but they say it was to the Knights. So I'm lost on that one. Sorry, guys. 15-11. Here comes Hannah. Way out on the side. Back across by the Knights. Hannah with the big hit across, puts it in. Bobcats are on the right. Knights are on the left. They're all in red, white, and black. Now 15-12. Checking in will be number 8. That is Macy Gordon coming in. She's to serve and right into the net. (16-12). Back up by 4 are the Knights, and now serving is Sadie Brooks. She's got a very nice jump service. That is Charity puts it across. Weather Mom, and diving for it is Lexi Weaver, not able to come up with it. It's going to make it 17-12. Oh, service ace on Charity Wilson. And the Knights will lead 18-12. And the Bobcats take the timeout. We'll take one with them. And we'll be back right after this. And welcome back here to Madison High School. We're still in set number 1 as it is a 18-12 lead for the Knights. Brooks serving again. That one goes all the way back. Saved again all the way back. Weatherman pops it over the net. Set to Wilson. The block in there by number 11 and number 3. That's Knoll and Tundridge. So 19-12. Knights leading. That one comes back across, saved in there by Gardner. Back across. Weaver puts it back up. Here's the set over to Gardner. Gardner dumps it over for the point. All right, want to make sure we're there. We are. Good deal. 19-13. Ooh, boy, and that's just a hard hit. Charity Wilson not able to come up with it. That's going to give the Knights their 20th point here in set number 1. Back serving is Tundridge. Wilson from the right side gets it across. Oh, off the tape. They've got to get it over, and they cannot. (21-13), Knights lead. Bobcats on the receiving end so far. That one's going to be off. (22-13). 3 points away from set. This is Tundridge serving again. Wilson digs it out. Now the set to her from Rasmussen. That's long. (23-13). Knights up by 10. 2 points away and now into the net. (23-14) as Hannah Wilson will serve. And that one's right back to Tundridge. She's not able to handle it. And that'll make it 23-15. Bobcats trying to make a comeback here in set number 1. Down by 8. And off the block it goes to the Knights as Weathermont came up and just smacked that one hard. And it ended up going out of bounds off the Madison blockers. (24-15). Madison coach up talking about things, but I don't know. Anyway, service. This is set point. Back set to Gardner. She just pops it over. Blocked by Gardner, and it's going to come back to the Bobcats. (24-16). Set point still. Rally point scoring, remember. And that is going to be a mishit by the Knights. We'll make it 24-17. Bobcats trying to work their way back. It is Lexi Weaver serving. Set going to the far side. Weathermom off the block. Back across, back again. Rasmussen tipped it back over. Here's Rasmussen, gets it up. Back across, Rasmussen saves it, going the wrong way. Weaver saves it. Now the Bobcats can put it back across, do so. Here comes the big set from Weathermom, and it's off the Bobcats out. That'll be set number 1 to the Knights in a 25-17 situation. And the Knights will take set 1. We'll be back for set 2 when we return right after this.
Special presentation on MSD321TV.com, a presentation of the Madison School District and Madison High School.
And welcome back here to Madison High School as we get ready to go in set number 2 here as the Knights take a 1-0 lead here against the Bobcats. As, let's plug that in, make sure we don't have any problems there. There we go. All right. Well, the final home game. Hey, by the way, congratulations to the Madison Bobcat girls soccer team becoming the district champions last night against the Highland Rams. So Peterson will step out, as coming in will be Adams for the Bobcats. It will be Weaver back to serve. We try to give you as much room as we can in the shot, so 0-0. There's David Day on the other side. That's Maddie Day's dad, as his other daughter, Jordan, plays in the JV. But Maddie's down at Snow, playing down there tonight. Knights save that one back across and blocked in there by Gardner and number 8, Gordon, for the first point for the Bobcats. Dug out. Here comes the set. And a big hit in there by number 2, Sadie Brooks. And that'll tie us at 1, just like we were in the last set. In set number 1, we were tied at 2 and 3. So that one goes out, and the Bobcats take the lead back 2-1. Now back to serve will be Haley Rasmussen. Dug out. Here's the set coming to the near side. And that'll go to the Knights. Tipped off the block. And that makes it 2-2. Second tie of the game. Weaver digs it out. Back set by Chloe, and the Knights not able to come up with it. That was Chloe Miller, who had a great hit in there to give the Bobcats their third point. Back set to the far side, and that'll be off the Bobcats. Gardner and Adams out of bounds. So 3-3, our third tie of this set. Comes across to Adams. Adams puts it across. A good hit, save there. Now Weathermum back across. Wilson with it. And the Bobcats are going to come up with a point. Even before Gardner hit that one, the Bobcats had the point. Bobcats take the lead. Okay, they're talking about something over there. So checking in will be Charity Wilson as Gardner checks out. And the coaching staff goes down to talk to her. Back set to Weathermom, and that one, perfect set. Well, Weathermom just put that one away. So our third tie, we're tied at 1, 2, 3, and now 4. So they'll make the switch. As going out is Noel. Juliana Noel. In for her is number 9, Thompson. And a hit in there by Peterson. Bailey Peterson takes the lead back for the Bobcats. Chloe Miller with the service now. Almost nobody wanted that one on the Knights. Weaver off now to Miller. Back across. Miller put it cross court. Trying to get to it was Sadie Brooks. She was not able to. And the Bobcats take a 2-point lead now. Adams with the big hit across. Weaver saves it. Bobcats still trying to save it, but it goes into the net as Weaver has a double hit. Six to 5, Bobcats leading, and this is Weathermum with the service. Cross to Adams, and that is to the Bobcats, tipped out. Five to 7 as the Bobcats go back up by 2. The Knights won set 1, 25-17. And that one's off the block to the Knights. Now number 13 back serving for the Knights, the Librero. Here comes Adams. Her shot is blocked, and we are tied at 7. Boy, that was she came up with a hard hit, but that was a good block in there by the Knights. Miller with the set, off to Adams. She's blocked again, and that's going to be a lift ball by the Bobcats. It'll make it 8 to 7. The Knights take their first lead. Whoops, wait a minute. And now we're tied at 8. Serving now will be Lexi Weaver. This match has been very, very close. Charity Wilson checks out, as coming in for her is Lexi Gardner. Weathermom gets it into the back row. And a big hit in there by Macy Gordon to take the lead back, 9 to 8. Lexi Weaver with the service again. Here comes the back set. That one is out. A big hit over there by Turnage, as the Bobcats will pick up their 10th point. Weathermom having to get it across now. Adams bumps it up. Back set. Oh, what a save by by Weathermom, but it goes out off the big hit, and the Bobcats go to 11. And timeout will be called by the Knights. Well, and I'm sorry, that's not right now. Got a little too many ones in there, sorry. 11 to 8. The Bobcats are leading, as we will be back right after this. And welcome back here to Madison High School. The Bobcats are leading here in set number 2, 11 to 8. Lexi Weaver back to serve. Comes the big hit. Brooks with it. Bobcats can't control that one. 11 to 9, a 2-point lead here for the Bobcats. Checking out is number 9 for the Knights, Thompson. And Weaver can't return that one. So the Knights pull within one. Back to serve is Paige Clark. Gardner just bumps that one over and picks up the lead, and picks up the point to make it 12-10. Back to serve will be Haley Rasmussen. Weather Mom digs that one out. Here comes the hit by Brooks off of the block. Chloe Miller with the set off to Wilson. And Wilson not able to get it past Knoll and Turnage. So the Knights looking to tie the score here with the service by Brooks. Adams puts that one over into the Bobcat bench, and that will make it 12-12. Wilson coming across court now. Set back to Weathermom. She gets it across. Weaver puts it clear out. Knights taking the lead. Second time in this set, 13-12. Brooks back to serve again. Brooks is one of their best servers. Weaver just tries to bump it up, but it goes right into the net. So the Knights up by 2 now. Brooks looking to serve again. Rasmussen takes it back set. Saved by Brooks. Back set now to 11. That's Knoll. And that's going to be hit by Gardner out of bounds. Knights go up by 3. And timeout's going to be called by the Bobcats as they trail now 15-12. And we will be back right after this. And welcome back here to Madison High School as the Knights of Hillcrest lead 15-12 here in set number 2. Brooks with the service still. Oh, and what a hit by the Bobcats. (15-13). Bobcats pull within 2. Hannah Wilson back to serve. Brooks digs it out. Here's the set. Turnage, and she just puts it where nobody is. Wait a minute. Into the net are the Knights. That's going to make it 15-14. Bobcats pull within 1. We're in set number 2. Big back set now. Saved by Rasmussen. A little dump over. Here comes the next hit. Nice rally and volley going on. Back set off of the Librero, out, and that'll tie it at 15. Our 8th tie of the night. Hannah Wilson to serve again. Goes into the corner. Weathermom tries to just pop it over and does not get a good handle on it. And that makes it 16-15. Bobcats take the lead. Wilson serving again. Libero pops it up. Here comes the hit. Off the block. Now back across. Wilson will bring it across and go out. And we'll be tied at 16. Back to serve will be Turnage. Bobcats pull this up and then almost get the point. Comes back across. Back set now to Gardner. In the net, off the block, and rolls down on the Knights' side. (17-16). Bobcats making some personnel changes. Back to serve is Charity Wilson. Here comes the back set to Wilson, or to Weathermom, and that is off the block, out, and that'll be the Knights' point. 17-17. This has been back and forth this whole game. Now serving, number 9 in there is Thompson. It's going to be Peterson with the hit, and the Bobcats can't come up with the point. Boy, back and forth, back and forth. Good rallies here. As now Thompson will serve again for the Knights. Wilson bumps it up. Rasmussen with the set. Adams gets the point off of Weathermom to tie it at 18. Going right down to the wire on this one. Rasmussen with the service. Saved in there. Now Weathermom just pops it across. Wilson saves it up. Back set now. That is to Gordon. Here comes the set to Weathermom. Saved by Hannah Wilson. Rasmussen with the set to Adams. Blocked. And Weathermom can't come up with it. Bobcats back up by 1 now. 19-18. Service by the Cats. Oh, Weathermom, she pounded that one right down the line. Chloe Miller was trying for it, but could not come up with it. And that was just basically self-preservation. Tied again, 19-19. Weathermom's service into the net. Bobcats go up 20-19. Saved by the Librero. There's the dig. Front set. Sadie Brooks. She was not going to be denied on that one. 20-20. Wilson off the block now. Knights bring it back across. Thompson gets it across. Saved in there by Charity. Here comes Hannah. Dumps it over. Back now Brooks. Saved by Hannah. Charity back to Hannah. Almost in the back row. Librero saves it. Here comes the hit by Turnage. Now back to Hannah Wilson. Off the block. Out. The Bobcats will pick up the 21st point. Back to serve will be Lexi Weaver. Weaver with the jump service. Weathermum front set now to Brooks, blocked. And it will be Bobcat point, 22-20. Bobcats now just 3 points away from the second set. The Knights will take the timeout here as the Bobcats lead 22-20. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back as the Knights trail the Bobcats by 2, now by 3. Bobcats up 23-20. Weatherman with the dig. Brooks puts it too far out. Bobcats now with set point. Up by 4. Weaver just dumps it across. Bobcats put it right back across. Adams tips it up. Now Miller sets it across. Weatherman brings it back across. Weaver saves it. Here comes the set over the back set. That's to number 8, Gordon, Macy Gordon. And the Bobcats will win set number 2. And that'll be a 25-20 win for the Madison Bobcats. Wow. Well, 2 great sets. This one, we were tied 13 times for that in that set. We're going to be back with set number 3 right after this.
A special presentation on MSD321TV.com, a presentation of the Madison School District and Madison High School.
And welcome back here to Madison High School as we go to set number 3 here between the Knights and the Bobcats. Wow. These two teams are very closely matched. Tied 13. We were only tied twice in the first set. And the Hillcrest Knights won that one 25-17. In set number 2, we were tied 13 times. And the Bobcats won that 25-20. So we're in set number 3. Here comes the hit. This is going to be, put over by Peterson, and she'll get the first point for the Bobcats. So Lexi Weaver will now be serving for the Cats. They lead 1-0. And she serves that right into the net. So just like the last set, we're tied at 1. Weaver bumps this one up. Here's the back set. Nice, wow. And Wilson off of the block, the dig by number 4 in there, Paige Clark, went all the way back, and Hillcrest takes the lead as Wilson puts it out. Oh, what a save by the Knights. Miller with the front set. That is to Gardner, and she's going to put that one down, and we'll be tied at 2. Rasmussen will check in for Gordon. Rasmussen will go back to serve. Haley Rasmussen. Back set. Wilson and Gardner with the block, and they'll pick up the point. Whoops. Oh, what a nice hit. Weather Mom, Jenna came up to take care of, no, excuse me, that would be JC Weatherman. And Gardner just put it right back down. Miller saves it now. Wills puts it across, Hannah does. Back to Weathermum. Back across now again. Gardner, it's put right back in Gardner's face by Avery Turnage. So that makes it 4-3. Bobcats up by 1. Back to serve is going to be Turnage. Avery Turnage, the sophomore. They've got some height with them. Oh, and that'll be tie it off the net. Hits the tape, drops it in. I got to tell you, I'm telling you, you patent that, you'll win every game. So third tie of the night, 1, 2, and 4. And the Knights take the lead. Adams digs out, back set to Hannah, blocked. Back to Hannah again, this time it goes down. So now tied at 5. Back serving will be Hannah Wilson. This one on its way out. Weaver tries for it though, and it ends up going off of her to give the Knights the lead. Six to 5, Knights leading. Chloe Miller back set. Gardner dumps it across. Brooks saves it. Here comes the set going to Weathermum. Tipped on the block as Gardner then tries to get it, and it ends up being put out of the range of everybody and makes it 7 to 5. With that service is Thompson. No. And under the net are the Knights. That's going to make it 7 to 6. Bobcats pull within 1. Gardner checks out. Coming in for her is Charity Wilson. Charity with the service into the net. So the Knights go back up. Whoops, 8-6. Whoa. And now it goes to 8-7. Nice rally in there as Wilson gets it up. Back set now. That is to Gordon. Wow, big hit in there by number 7. That is Ashley Cannon. That makes it 9-7. So back to serve is the Librero, who's not on the roster. She's the only one, I think. Back set now. Adams puts it across, save. Ooh, the Bobcats barely save it. Here's the front set coming over to Brooks. She dumps it over. Saving it is Miller. Here comes Adams to pound that one down between the Librero and Weathermum. 9-8. Bobcats trailing by 1. It's going to be Adams back. Adams will be back with the service here. Marina Adams, a 5'7" senior. 9-8. Knights lead. And the Knights get the point. Ten to 8. Back to serve for the Knights is Paige Clark. Oh, Bobcats get away with that. They just barely saved that. Charity digs it out. Here's the hit by Wilson across. Libero digs it. Off now. Here comes the big hit by Brooks. That makes it 11. You know, it's one of those situations where they set it just perfectly, and you can see them come up and just start looking for the hit. Point to the Knights. Timeout's going to be taken by the Bobcats. 8-12. Bobcats down by 4. We'll be back right after this.
You're watching a special presentation on MSD321TV.com, a presentation of the Madison School District and Madison High School.
And welcome back here to the third set here at Madison High School. Checking in is Bailey Peterson for the Bobcats. Back to serve for the Knights is Clark. Miller with the back set to Peterson. Saved by Gordon. Brooks just hammers that down. Service. Miller sets. Weatherman puts it back across, and Hannah just puts that one back at him to make it 13-9. So back to serve, Lexi Weaver. Front set. Turnage. Gets it across, makes it 14-9. Now back to serve is Brooks. Hannah Wilson blocked. Turnage and Knoll, Juliana Knoll, make it that 15th point. Dug out by Weaver, front set. Oh, nice hit by Lexi Gardner. Gives the Bobcats their 10th point. Back to serve will be Rasmussen. Weatherman digs it. Here comes the set to Weatherman. Was not a great set. Back set now to Gardner. Off the tape, but saved. Dug out. Brooks across court. Adams brings it back up. Miller puts it across. Librero saves it. Now, Turnage back to across. Wow, what a rally going on here. Weatherman with the big hit. And the Bobcats can't get it. Rasmussen was the last one. It was really amazingly saved over there on the far side, but was not to be. 16-10. Knights up. We've only been tied 4 times in this one, and that one is out. Tarnage, little too long on that one. 16-11 in set number 3. Now serving will be Hannah Wilson. Dropped into Brooks. Now that one's going to be long. Bobcats still down by 4 here in set number 3. Wilson to serve again. Just about, and did. That can be termed a service ace. Non-returnable ace. So Hannah Wilson to serve again. May come right in the middle. This time they do. Big hit by the Knights bat. Front set to Clark. Off Brooks and out. Not Clark, excuse me, Gardner. And the Bobcats pull within 2. 16-14 here in set number 3. The Knights take a timeout, and we'll be back right after this.
You're watching a special presentation on MSD321TV.com, a presentation of the Madison School District and Madison High School.
And welcome back here to Madison High School. We are in set number 3. Bobcats trail by 2, 16-14. It will be the Bobcats serving. It's Hannah Wilson still serving. This will be like her 4th service. Brooks digs it out. Here's the back set. Dug out by Rasmussen, but it's too far, and that one will go to the Knights. (17-14). Knights leading here in set number 3. Knights won the first set. Bobcats won the second set. Adams now powers that one down. 17-15. Gardner checks out as Charity Wilson comes in. Adams puts it across, but it's right back at her now. Adams back into the corner. It's in. Boy, the Knights thought that was going out, and Wilson just put it in. No, excuse me. Adams did. Excuse me. 17-16. Bobcats pull within one. This is the rubber match of the sets. Oof. Self-preservation by Charity Wilson. And the Bobcats tie it, 17-17. Our fifth tie of the set. Wilson serving off the block. Miller front set to Adams. She just dumps it over, saved for the Knights. Here comes Weatherman, blocked, saved by Miller. And Peterson just can't get a hand on it. Well, she got a hand on it, but it didn't go over. 18-17. Knights lead by one. Weatherman to serve. Miller bumps it up. Adams gets it across. Here's the set in the middle. That one is going out. That was Ashley Cannon with the big hit in there. And that puts the Knights up 19-17. Weatherman to serve again. This is J.C. Weatherman, the sophomore, outside hitter. Adams with the hit on the side. That's going to be off the block and be out. That'll make it 19-18. The Knights leading by one. Back to serve. It'll be Chloe Miller. Dug out in the back row. Back across by the libero. Hannah saves it. Now back across by Miller. Weatherman up with the set. And dropping that in is Cannon. (20-18). Knights lead. Back to serve is the libero, number 13. Sorry, and I don't know who that is. Charity digs it out. Adams puts it across and gets the point. 20-19. Whoever comes out on this is another great set. These two teams are very evenly. Oh, what a nice put across. Saved, though, by Miller. Hannah Wilson puts it across Weatherman. Weatherman puts it back, and the Bobcats tie it at 20. Holy guacamole. Our sixth tie of the set. Front set to Brooks, and that's going down. Yeah, when Brooks rotates into that outside hitting situation, look out. Sadie Brooks, the senior. Back to serve is number 4, that's Clark. Adams takes it out. Here comes Hannah Wilson. Front set coming to Brooks. Blocked. Weatherman saves it. Now here comes the hit again by Brooks. Saved again. And that one is out. Wow. You saw Brooks go for the big hit, and it was blocked back, and she immediately returned and set up again, ready to go for the big hit. And coach is getting a yellow card. So 22-20. Adams misses it. That's a service ace in there by Clark. That's going to make it 23-20. The Bobcats take the timeout. We're going to keep it here. I think they're going to be back really quick. It's the first time I've seen a coach get a yellow card. So, and I'm sorry, I'm not that versed in volleyball. I don't know if it's like if it's like soccer, then that's a warning, of course. Maybe like a sideline warning in football. So anyway, so 23-20 in this third set. We have been tied 6 times at 1, 2, 4, 5. Then the Bobcats pulled within and came up and tied it at 17 and then at 20. The Knights are now 23-20 ahead of the Bobcats. This is the rubber match of the rubber set of the match as third set. Back serving again is Clark. Adams gets it up. Here comes Wilson. She'll pick up the 21st point. (23-21). Knights lead serving is Lexi Weaver. Drops it in. Here comes the big set. Turn reach. Saved by Hannah Wilson. Back across. Saved again. Wilson trying to put it down. Now saved going to the far side. Up Brooks. And saved by the Bobcats. Dug out. Back across by Gordon. Here comes the set to Brooks again. No back set. The Bobcats save it. It's still going. And now Brooks with the hit. Back across by Weathermom. And they get the point. Holy guacamole. What a rally. 24-21. Knights up. Set point for the Knights. Back to serve will be Sadie Brooks. Back set. Gardner now off of Clark. Out. Makes it 24-22. As coming in for the service is Haley Rasmussen. Weatherman puts it up. There comes the set back to Weatherman. Long. 24-23. Bobcats pull within 1. Weathermom bumps it. Here's the set back to Weathermom. Blocked, but she picks it back up. Now coming to the near side. Saved. Front set to Gardner. As that's going to be down, and it'll be a tie. 24-24. Holy wowzers. Bobcats to serve. That is Haley Rasmussen with the service. This was just pumped over. Here comes ball save. Nope, that's going to be out off of it'll be off the top, and that will be a point for the Knights. Oh my. Back to serve. Tundridge. Weaver bumps it up. And that point is a 4-hit. And it'll be 26-24. The Knights win set number 3 to go up 2-1. Wow, great game here tonight. We're going to be back right after this with the 4th set.
You're watching a special presentation on MSD321TV.com, a presentation of the Madison School District and Madison High School.
Well, welcome back here to set number 4 here at Madison High School. The Knights have a 2-1 lead over the Bobcats. Knights will be on your right side picture of the picture. The Bobcats on the left side of your picture. Wow, what a fantastic game so far. The Bobcats in the sets, Hillcrest won set number 1, 25-17. Bobcats won set number 2, 25-20. The Knights won set 3, 26-24 if you're just joining us. And the Bobcats will serve here to begin set 4. Wow. So the first service by the Bobcats, it will be a touched ball, and Hillcrest will take the first lead. Weaver digs that one out. And the Knights into the net. So that will make it 1-1, our first tie here of set number 4. And that one's out as the Knights pick up their second point. Just underway here in set number 4. 2-1, Knights lead. Miller with the front set. Gardner will put it down, but save. Back across by Weathermum. Wow. Good rally by the teams. This one's just back across by Tundridge. Saved over there, but wow. Oh. Tundridge thought she would just dump it over, and Gardner had a different idea on that. 2-2. Hannah Wilson to serve. Front set, oh my. And Turnage just pounds that one down. Three to 2, Knights lead here in set number 4. They lead 2-1 overall. By the way, don't forget, this is our last volleyball game. I mean, we didn't have very many of them this year at all here at Madison. I think it was only about 4 of them. Knights saved that one. Bumped up by Rasmussen. No. That's going to be the Bobcats into the net. And that will make it 4-2. Now serving Turnage. Miller runs over, gets it. Adams brings it across. Front set. Weathermum off the face of Weaver. Wow. That would have been self-preservation, except Weaver took it right on the chin. Back set to Garner, saves it. Rasmussen keeps it going. Weaver gets it across. Turnage now goes back set. And that one is like way out of there. So the Bobcats pick up the point. Back to serve now is going to be Charity Wilson. Front set, Weathermom right at Charity, nowhere to go. She gets the point. Checking in is going to be Thompson as Noel goes out. Hannah Wilson out. Well, don't forget, coming up tomorrow night, it'll be football here on MSD321TV.com. Chloe Miller with it. Adams puts it back across, dugout. Now Miller puts it back across. Big hit. Wilson saves it. Miller sets it. Adams brings it back across. And the Bobcats will pick up the point. 7-4. The Madison Bobcat boys will be taking on the Bonneville Bees tomorrow night at Thunder Stadium. Here comes the big hit. Oh, and it was just put over. Hannah not able to get up to it. Makes it 8-4. We've only been tied once in this fourth set, and that's at 1. Now Weathermom. Dug out by Charity. Here comes the back set. This is to Adams. Wow. Big hit. Now back across. Hannah not able to come up with it. And that's going to be Brooks with the big hit. 9-4. Now checking in. Hannah Wilson checks out. Who's in for her is number 6, Sydney Parker. Hannah's tired. I don't blame her. Yep, and over the net will be the Knights. So 9-5. Adams will be back to serve. Back set. That was a back set that went over the net. You looked like it was going to go out, and it dropped in just inside the line. That's an amazing hit. Oops. Ten to 5. Libero digs it out. Here comes the front set to Brooks. Charity saves it. Now Miller sets it up and back across Parker, and that one's out. $11 to 5. The Knights are leading. Serving will be the Librero. Comes the hit out of the back row by Adams. The Librero can't handle it. That'll make it 11 to 6. Two to 1. Knights lead in sets. This is the fourth set. The Knights lead 11 to 6. Ooh, excuse me. Did they? That doesn't look right. They've got it at 12-5. I think they went the wrong way, but now it'll be 12-6. There we go. They even got it corrected just in time to change it. 12-6, the Knights lead. Thompson checks out as Clark will get ready to serve. Clark is a very good server, I was going to say, but she promptly gives the Madison Bobcats their 7th point. (12-7), a 5-point lead, and 5. That is Haley Rasmussen serving. Here comes the front set. Wow. Adams kept it alive. Now Gardner out. Remember, it's rally point scoring, which means every service has a point awarded, unless it's a do-over. Brooks back to serve. Adams digs it out. Back to Adams. And she's out. 14-7. The Knights lead by 7. The Bobcats are taking the timeout. We'll be back right after this. And welcome back here to Madison High School. Bruce Ruger with you here this evening here on MSC321TV.com. Well, the Knights took set 1, 25-17. The Bobcats took set number 2, 25-20. Knights pick up their 15th point there. The Knights took set number 3, 26-24. Now lead 15-7. With Brooks serving again. Back set. And that one's going to be into the net by Parker, and that's they didn't set it the right way. She front set it instead of back setting it. Weaver has it shank off her hands. Makes it 17-7, a 10-point lead for the Knights. Brooks serving again. Miller with the set. Gardner will now hammer that one down to pick up the 8th point. So Hannah Wilson will check into the ballgame for Brooks. Right. For Parker. Wilson with the service. Weathermum gets it across court. Gardner just dumps it over. Saved by the Knights. And Rasmussen got it going the wrong way. Oops. There we go. 18-8. Knights are up. Here comes the set 2. Adams dumped back down, saved by the... And trying to get it over, but we're not able to. Gardner was right there, and that's going to make it 18-9. The Knights lead by 9. Charity Wilson back to serve for the Bobcats. And out. Big hit in there, but that gives the Bobcats their 10th point. Trying to make their way back. They're down by 8 now. Charity Wilson to serve again. High enough and getting up there is going to be Bailey Peterson, and she's going to hop it right down. She's going to help it on the way. 18-11. Bobcats on a run. Charity to serve again. Libero digs it out. Here's the front set. Weathermum out. (18-12). Bobcats on a run. Charity Wilson to serve again. Weathermum has it blocked back now. Puts it across. Wilson saves it. Here comes the set to Adams. Dug out by the Libero. Back set going to the far side. Rasmussen pops it up. Here comes Adams again. Miller saves it. Almost put the point now. Front set to Weathermum. Saved by Charity. Back over to Adams. Adams will just, barely dumps it over from the net. And it's going to be Peterson with the lift. 19-12. Back to serve is going to be Thompson again, number 9. And a service ace gives the Knights their 20th point. 5 points away from the match. Thompson service again. Hannah gets it up. Adams going to the near side. This one's popped way up. Back set. Whoa. They barely saved that one. Adams now on the far side. Gets the point. 20-13. Bobcats pull within 7 again. Back to serve. Chloe Miller. Bobcats almost put that one down, but the Knights get it. 21-13. Knights 4 points away from the match. We're in set number 4. Weathermum to serve. Charity gets it dug out. Adams off the block for the point. Back to serve will be Brianna Adams. Brianna picking up the service there. Weathermum digs it out. Back set. And that's out. That set was to Ashley Cannon. Too much of a cannon on that one. Oh, did I really say that? Sorry. 21-15. Bobcats pull within 6. The Knights are 4 points away from winning the match. Now 3. 15-22. Knights lead. Libero to serve for the Knights. Miller sets up Adams or Wilson on the far side. She hammered it down. 22-16. Lexi Weaver back for the service for the Bobcats. And the block, off the block out, that makes it 23-16. And the Bobcats are going to take the timeout. 2 points away from the Knights winning the match. We're going to be back right after this. And welcome back here to Madison High School. We're in set number 4. Hillcrest leads 23-16. They're 2 points away from the match win, as they won the first set 25-17, lost the second set 25-20. won the third set 26-24. And now we're 2 points away from winning the fourth set, which would be the match. Back to serve is Paige Clark for the Knights. Miller with the front set. Gardner puts it across. Saved. Oh, and a nice put down in there by Lexi Gardner and Hannah Wilson. 23-17. You're talking about 7 points here. Rasmussen back to serve. Oh, it's still alive, and they get it. Gardner gets it over to Wilson. She puts it across court. Back set now. Saved. Back across. A good rally going on here. Front set going to Wilson. Off to Librero out. 23-18. Bobcats pull within 5. Rasmussen serving. Almost a service ace. Brooks saves it. Miller comes to Gardner. It's going backwards, but now comes back. Back across. Miller with the back set to Gardner. Misses it. Save. They got to bring it across, and they don't. Adams just tries to fist it over and does not get it. Match point. 24-18. Bobcats trail. Match point. Serving for match point is Brooks. Weaver getting it back across. And that's out. The Bobcats get the point. 24-19. Still match point for the Knights. Back serving is Hannah Wilson. Weathermum long. (24-20). Hannah Wilson serving. Miller to Gardner. And that's going to be saved. Miller, Gardner again. And she's going to pound it down. 24-21. Still match point. Wilson serving. Gardner gets it off the block and down. 24-22. Match point. The Knights call timeout. We're going to keep it right here. By the way, I want to remind you, some of our great sponsors, make sure you stop in and say thank you. It's not an awful lot. We don't charge very much for it, but we're sure glad that they help. Don't forget tomorrow night, yes, it will be, sorry there, folks. Tomorrow night it will be football here on MSD321TV.com as the Bonneville Bees will host the Madison Bobcats. Bobcats are going to look to getting back on the winning streak here as they will take on the Bees there at Thunder Stadium after their loss to the Highland Rams. So, we'll be there tomorrow night. All right, 24-22 match point for Weatherman. Gets it put back. Bobcats put it back up. Gardner puts it across, saves it. Weaver saves it. Now Miller puts it back across. Here comes the big set. Turnage and puts it down for the point. 25-22. The Knights win with a 3-1 match tonight. Boy, what a game. So fun. I got to tell you, folks. Well, for the matches for the games tonight, for the set, Hillcrest took the first set 25-17. There was only 2 ties in it. And then in game number 2, the Bobcats took it 25-20, but tied 13 times in that set. The third set went to the Knights 26-24. They were tied 7 times in set number 3. And then in the fourth set, it was 25-22, the Knights winning. We were tied once. So a 3-1 win for the Hillcrest Knights here this evening. Well, thanks for being with us here on MSD321TV.com. Glad you could be with us. By the way, I want to let you know, remind you again, yes, it will be football time tomorrow night right here as we'll have the Bobcats taking on the Bonneville Bees tomorrow evening. So that pretty well wraps it up for us. Hey, thanks for being with us. Appreciate that. We had a good time. We hope you did too. And don't forget to join us tomorrow.
The preceding copywritten broadcast has been a presentation of Madison High School and the Madison School District 321. Please remember to say thank you to the many people from your community that help make these broadcasts possible. These broadcasts are intended solely for the private, non-commercial use for our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of these events without the express written consent of Madison High School and the Madison School District 321 is prohibited. Join us for our next broadcast right here on MSD321TV.com, serving Madison High School and the Madison School District 321.